Hi everybody, coming to you from my messy garage because it's Saturday and the kitties are in the house making lots of noise, so I wouldn't be able to speak to you guys. It's been 10 weeks since my lumbar fusion of my L5-S1 vertebrae. I'm still in pain. I still have lots of lower back pain. I'm still struggling with sciatica, especially in my right buttock. I'm still getting that screwdriver twisting feeling. I'm still getting the sciatica down my right leg. The lower back pain is not as bad as before surgery. It's just different. But no, I'm not cured. I'm not pain-free. It is only 10 weeks. I know full recovery can be 6 months. So, but that's where I'm at. The only exercise I'm really getting in is walking every now and then. Grocery shopping. I've been a little busy, so things have changed a bit for me. For some of you that know, I've been out of work for the last 2.5, almost 3 years, because I moved from New York to Florida. When my husband wanted to take a position in Florida, we moved. I was working. I was a full-time social service supervisor at a social service agency in New York, making good money, happy at what I was doing, but decided to move. And the plan was for me to find work. Once we settled here and got daycare and all that good stuff. But when we arrived here, somehow my health just declined. My fibromyalgia was at its worst. My spine issues it just like spiraled downward. My pain was unbearable, and I decided to try and manage my pain before going back to work. So my now 3-year-old remained home with me all this time because there was no point in paying for daycare while I was out of work, and trying to manage pain with no income. Couldn't really afford daycare. So I was denied SSI 3 times. It's in the process of appeal, but I'm not going to move forward with it because there's no point. I know I'm going to be denied again because it's unfortunate, but in terms of fibromyalgia, some doctors don't even believe it's real. So to try to get others to understand it, I just don't have the time and the energy to continue being denied. So after the surgery, I thought I would feel a little better and that I could move forward. And I don't feel 100% better, but I need to move forward. It's been almost 3 years that I don't have an income and that I don't work. And I'm really used to having an income, and I'm really used to working. I did try to get my teaching certification online, but due to the timing of the surgery, I missed exams, and unfortunately I couldn't proceed with the program. So a couple weeks back, I was just thinking, it's hard. I have to find work. I'm gonna have good days and bad days, and really bad days, because of the fibromyalgia and because of my spine problems. I do have invisible chronic illnesses, so therefore some employers may not understand when I say, I may not be able to come in today. My fibromyalgia is really bad today. They're not going to understand, because if you look at me, I look chubby and healthy. I look well, but they're not going to understand it. So I said, I have 3 kids. My husband's working 7 days a week for a long time. He's tired. I want an income. I need to do something without jeopardizing my health anymore. So I remember watching The Real. I'm not really a fan of daytime television, watching the reel one time with my mom and seeing something called Arise.com. So it's basically a work from home thing. And, you know, I was never interested in anything like that because I always thought, oh, marketing, pyramid, not legit. So I kind of put it out of my mind. But then my mom happened to mention it to me again when I told her, you know, I really want to work, but it's hard with my fibromyalgia and with the children because I have a 3-year-old. So I would, you know, the plan was I have to put her in daycare. And then I have a 7-year-old. And she takes the bus to and from school. And I said, well, someone has to be here at 3 o'clock to get her. Most jobs, I'm not good. Who's going to let me out before 3 o'clock to be home at 3 o'clock to get her from the bus? Nobody's that flexible. And my husband can be home at that time to receive her. So I said, you know, the best option for me so that I'm able to get an income so that my really bad fibromyalgia or back pain days, I'm at home and I'm able to receive my daughter off the bus every day. My only option really is a work from home job, but being who I am cynical, and I am the type of person where I really have to research something before I commit to it. So I went online, I went on their website, which is www.ariseworkfromhome.com, and I read every tab thoroughly, and I made sure, you know, this is something that I wanted to proceed with. And so, you know, I submitted all my information, I connected with whatever I needed to connect with, submitted anything they asked of me, and guys, I found an opportunity, and I'm going with it. So I signed up through Arise, and you're not working for Arise. Arise is just like a virtual platform. So they connect you to an independent business, and that independent business, you sign up with them, and they provide you with a list of clients that you can work for. So once you sign up with them and you meet their requirements, because they have computer requirements, you know, you have to work in a certain state. Some companies require you to take a drug test. Once you sign up with them and you pass a background check, they give you the list of the clients, and you choose the client you want to work for. And then that client requires you to pass a certification course. You have to take a certification course, pass it to get your certification, and then you could begin servicing that client. There's different types of positions. You can do sales, you can do customer service, you can do tech. So, you know, I cannot share the clients. That's confidential. I can tell you the types. I mean, I can't share the specific names, but I can tell you tax companies, cruise ship companies, home warranty companies, retail companies, and I'm talking big name companies. And some of the companies are 24/7, 365. That means if you want to service at 10 o'clock at night, you can service at 10 o'clock at night. So you do need to have a dedicated workspace at home. This is 100% work from home, right? So you don't have to have your own home office, because not everybody's able to have their own home office. As long as you have an area in your home dedicated, you have to have a PC, a desktop. Some companies require dual monitors, and it's specific PC requirements. I don't have the actual requirements handy. In a later video, I'll tell you the exact PC requirements, but you know, some require dual monitors. Definitely have to have a desktop. I think some require, some allow laptops as long as they're not all in one. You have to have either phone through modem or phone through landline. You do have to have a dedicated phone line. And just make sure that your area is quiet and noise free, because you are taking calls. I think there are some positions that are chat. They may be like purely chat and you don't have to answer any calls. I'm not 100% sure because that's not one of the positions that I'm trying to seek. And some require like webcam. Again, that's not one that I went for. But yeah, so I picked actually 2 up. Now these courses are not free, but I'll tell you the investment is minimal. For what the end goal is. The end goal is for a stream of income, right guys? And if you want to work from home, be available for your children, for their team games, their medical appointments, their school functions, your medical appointments, your peace of mind of not having to worry about commute, gas. Just if you're a person like me suffering from chronic illnesses, you know how important it is to be able to work from your home, because not everybody understands your condition, right? And when you have a family as large as mine, I have 3 children, you need an income. So yeah, just a dedicated workspace. I chose two clients to service. So right, I've started the first certification program, and April 8th, I'll start the second. It's a lot. I was saying they're not free, so you do have to invest. But some of the courses are ranging from $19 up to like maybe $250. I think I saw one company where to start it was $620 up front, but not a lot of people choose that client to work for. But I chose a home warranty and home repair client to work for, and it was $69.99 for that course. And then the second client is a cruise ship company, and it was $29.99 for that course. So the first course that I started, I'm 10 days in. I'm in class online doing my certification from 9 in the morning to 1 in the afternoon. The other course starts on the 8th of April, and that course is from 2 in the afternoon to 5 in the afternoon. So my plan is the homework from the first course, because we have homework every day, I'll do from 1 to 2. And then once I start the other class, I'll do it the next morning, because I need to breathe and I need to live and I need a break, a mental break. I just can't go all day. And also at 5 o'clock, I have to run and get my little princess from daycare, because she's now in daycare. So she's been in daycare for a couple of weeks because I have no choice. During certification, you do have to have a noise-free environment, because you do wear a headset, so you're able to hear your instructor and the other members of your class, because it is interactive. Because sometimes you will get put on the spot and asked to answer questions from the homework, or to share your screen and to do practice scenarios, and just go through steps that he or she has taught. So it is interactive and you have to be able to hear. So she's 3. She makes a lot of noise, and her favorite word is mommy. So I can't have her calling and needing my help during the day while I'm trying to learn certain codes and steps to create orders for customers, because the position is for customer service. So yeah, I would be receiving, once I pass certification and get certified and begin taking live calls, I will be the person on the phone saying, "Thank you for calling customer service. My name is Kimberly. How may I help you?" That would be me. So yeah, 10 days in, guys. It is a lot of work, a lot of stuff that you have to learn. You have to definitely be good at multitasking, because you have to be able to maintain call control, maintain control of the systems that you're working in, and still converse with the customer and do things accurately in the system, all while keeping it within a certain amount of minutes. Yeah, so there are requirements, but I mean, I'm having fun. I'm learning. The instructor is great. Most members of the class are good and there to learn. There's always a few that you can tell are not serious about the process and just want an easy way in. But 10 days in, I took my first assessment and I got a 93. So I'm happy and I think it'll get better. That class ends, I think, sometime in May. Yeah, it's like a 2-month course. And you have to pass 3 assessments to be certified. And the second one, since it starts on the 8th of April, it's not done till like mid-June. Yeah, so I still have to wait a while to begin earning, but I'm on my way. I'm on my way. And I'm feeling hopeful. And in the next video, I'll have more information for you guys. But it's called Arise. And it's a work from home legit opportunity, guys. Go to www.ariseworkfromhome.com. Next video, I'll continue to update you guys on my health, on my journey to work from home. Yeah,